Welcome back everyone, and good to talk to you once again. Very happy that you tuned in. Guys, I have such a great news for you guys. I am so happy. Now, their new oncoming Swedish destroy line, or pan-European you can call them, are coming, and we're going to decide to give them first radar and bad concealment, but it does not work up with short radar and extremely bad concealment and good torpedoes. So they decided actually to remove the radar altogether and be more like the Friesland, extremely close to Friesland playstyle. Beside one thing, they will still not have the smoke. On the other hand, Wargame decide to buff the main reload of the main armor of the guns to be exactly the Friesland, slightly even more Daka. Base stock, I'm talking about tier 9 and tier 10, 2 seconds. Absolutely ridiculous. And the tier 10 1.8. So literally Friesland, and something else also Friesland, AA defense. They removed the radar for a Swedish destroyer. None will have radar beside the tier 10 premium one, the small one, but have no idea why. It's different story, and also nerfing that particular ship's torpedo range and speed. But the rest of them, they receive whopping much better concealment and a faster rate of fire and AA defense. And I do believe the AA defense will be at least from tier 6 and above. From tier 6, yeah, I do believe so, because even the Hydra for German are from tier 6 and above. So they will have a defense from tier 6, and I'm not crazy hype about the tier 6, but on the other hand, the tier 8, 9 and 10, they will have one huge impact in the game, because they will show a big fat finger to the aircraft carrier. They will have one of the best AA in this game by far, even better than the Friesland. We have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome Captain Friesland. We'll just call him Dave from NL Dave. This is way easier. Okay, so this map, it's Northern Line and it's a domination mode. But guys, I will very much like to make a special video regarding this destroy line and with a new feature, but I believe they significantly change the concealment and significantly change the rate of fire. Literally, it will be like this. The tier 9 will have same Daka, same guns, same HE penetration and same damage. Did I mention they do not have smoke? On the other hand, they will have heal. Also, something to point out, they will have way lower detection by air. Also, which basically means, guys, without saying too much, they will be even more stronger when you can abuse this mechanic that you press P when you're destroying, when you started the game, and then when aircraft carrier is coming and trying to attack your fleet or someone else, she doesn't not know. I'm talking about the aircraft carrier that you're there. Then you press O, and then for carrier to disengage, it's harder. Even if she does disengage, you press A defense and you restrict all the planes. And then I would like to say that if they are popular, I do believe the gameplay of aircraft carrier, it will be gone, because you see, on the French destroyer, when you're an aircraft carrier, it's easy to go and just nuke the French because they have kind of a poor AA. You know what I mean? You cannot do the same thing with Friesland or the Swedish destroyer line with AA defense and with God tier, especially tier 9 and tier 10, will have even better AA than the Friesland, thanks to the mother of all AA guns, the 57 millimeters AA guns, which makes the tier 9 and tier 10 destroyer even more potent in AA department. So they will have a role to and I know some weird role, what I'm trying to say, a fleet escort or someone who someone is sharing the smoke with the Swedish destroyer, it's strong because they have extremely daka fast rate of fire and pretty high percent to put your enemy on fire, but also this AA a bubble that you can create that makes the CV think twice if they want to keep their aircraft carrier. And for that reason only, I would like to say that be careful when you purchase a CV, because the meta might change so much they will be close to unplayable. Because the thing is, here's the deal, guys. If you are aircraft carrier, there's one particular ship they take tons of damage and you can nuke them for days, and that is the destroyer beside the Friesland. But beside this particular ship, the rest of destroyer are kind of a mech. There are some other very strong in AA, and that it's of course the Grozovoi and Udaloi and Kitakaze and Akizuki, which also have pretty damn strong. Without AA, they all still have extremely strong. Oh man, this Musashi, he's regretting his life. That's the thing. Oh man, oh, that was a great battle already. Yeah. So that was a open in the water daka. Remember, guys, once again, the new oncoming Swedish destroyer will not have radar, but they will have crazy good torpedo, not doing a lot of damage, but they are travel extremely fast. But the main topic, and that is where Gaming decide to buff their consumer significant. And there is some question about a destroyer open in the water with those guns, because the shells arc are not that great, even though you do tons of damage if you land and do significant fires. This captain already has 6 fires, so you are a fire starter. However, you see, you need to pop the smoke to engage a Myoko or any other super heavy hitter like you know, the Italian, or also issue. With the Swedish, you kind of know when to use the guns, and can you just play that as a torpedo, because you will have one of the fastest torpedo in this game and extremely long, far away, 16 kilometers, and extremely fast torps. And the reload of tier 6 and above are crazy high. I'm talking about tier 6 will have 55 seconds, 10 kilometers torps, which is pretty hilarious fast, and you can increase that by command the skills and module. This is kind of a is detected. There's 2 ships aiming at this captain, but the Italian cruiser is busy shooting someone else. I know. It's, you see, the arc, it's unreal, but it is a crazy DPM monster. It is, and of course you trade your smoke with heal. I don't know. Let me know in a comment below. And you don't have the greatest HP pool either, so keep that in mind. I will go in the stats each and every tier, but I would like to say that I will just talk about the tier 8, 9 and tier 10. The biggest difference between the changes I'm talking about. So for tier 8, the main guns will reload from 3.5 to 2.5 seconds. Can you believe this? Detection by sea, it's reduced from 8.02 to 7.2. I'm talking about the tier 8. I do believe it's close to Benson's concealment. Let me know in a comment below. Also, firing the main smoke from 2.9 to 2.57, and by plane, so you're spotting by instead of 3.47 to 3.12. The tier 9 has also increased in reload in DPM from 3.0 seconds to 2.0 seconds. So 2 seconds flat without module, without captain's perk, without anything. And detection also by sea has been buffed from 8 kilometers to 7.22, and the same story with the penalty in the smoke from 2.9 to 2.57. And same story, it's with a tier 10 reload, it's exactly 2 seconds flat. I do believe the Friesland has 1.8 seconds. I do believe so, guys. So it's close to this DPM. Alsace has been engaged. Yeah, you're a damn fire started. That's for damn sure. That's the 8th fire, guys. Now, keep that in mind, guys. The Friesland does not have a torpedo, but the Swedish will have one of the best torpedoes in this game. And they will have heal as well. But you pay it without smoke. So smoke is kind of rough to play because you do not have the speed of the French, you know. The reason why Wargaming decided to do that is because they had too crappy concealment and they could not deal with other destroyer, because in destroyer's life, guys, the concealment's everything. And if someone's spotting you before you spot them, you can pre-aim and come, you know, your ally can also deal huge amount of damage because everybody is targeting the destroyer first. So that's frag number 3, right? I believe it's a good change. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, some destroyer captain kind of a struggle with a destroyer line without smoke because they do not have any significant speed. However, for the mid tier, I'm talking about the tier 4, 5, 6, especially the 6th one, they have pretty significant speed. I'm talking about 38 knots stock without flag, without speed boost, and then they have a speed boost with 8%. And I do believe for the tier 5 it's even faster. It's close to 39 knots for the tier 5. So 39 knots, it's one of the fastest without speed boost and no French. I'm not talking about the French. Even the French without speed boost, they kind of have a slow speed at tier 5. Your crazy speed, it's all it's coming off the tier 8. And this is Yugomo. Sorry about this replay bug. Yeah, man, Yugomo, why not open fire, man? I'm just look at this. Yeah, a DPM, it's absolutely crazy. That's frag number 4, kill number 4. Oh, he wants to send the torps. Man, you're gonna die twice after you're sending those stupid torps. Use their guns. Yugomo's guns are not bad. You just have to use them. Oh, that's a juicy target with... Okay, never mind. And I do believe you can see this replay. The victory is in the bag already, guys, and this captain is going for cap. I do believe it's... Yeah, flip the cap soon, and it will be GG. However, let me know in the comment below. It's kind of floaty shells, and the range are kind of questionable. You know, quite have short range of main guns, but I believe you're kind of a hybrid between a torpedo boat and a gunboat, you know. So very interesting that Wargaming, they skipped this radar nonsense, so they went for AA defense, which you know, it's a good that there's a line, destroyer line, anti-air, anti-destroyer main. Yeah, that's another Friesland, but he's extremely low HP, and yeah, that's Kraken, it's Unleash. Amalfi, it's very potent, strong versus any destroyer. You need to learn how to aim because it's kind of a floaty. You have great DPM, but it's very hard to hits at long range. So that's for today, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching, and always, captains, fair seas and goodbye.